Does voice really matter in a job interview? Let's find out on this video. For a candidate to create a good impression during interview, a positive tone is essential, as this shows confidence. A clarity of voice will also demonstrate good communication. If a person has low self-confidence, then this will be revealed in their tone of voice, which will probably be a low monotone voice, and they will also usually have poor posture. It is crucial to bear in mind pace of voice and pause, also emphasis of keywords, as this will create an impression as to what is important. A candidate should speed up their tone of voice if they want to show enthusiasm. You do not want the same pace of voice throughout an interview. Listen to what your voice is saying. Consider what psychologists are discovering about what your voice says about you. The pitch of your voice. There's not much you can do about how high or low your voice is, but you might as well know that for men, lower voices are seen as more authoritative. Wouldn't we all like to sound like James Earl Jones after all? And people with voices like this are seen as more appropriate for managerial jobs. The rhythm of your voice. Has your voice changed? Don't speak in a monotone voice. Remember how your college professor put you to sleep with a boring lecture? Put some life into your voice during an interview. Who wants to have a boring coworker? Show a little personality through your voice. How fast you speak. Although you don't want to come across as a fast-talking, slick-willy type salesperson, don't talk slowly. A good pace is essential for a good impression. Don't pause too often. While it's good, especially if you're stuck for an answer, to pause and say, "That's a good question." Long or frequent pauses don't send a good impression. Your preparation regarding those annoying questions is important. Consider how loudly you speak. It is about watching out for sudden changes in how loudly you sound. Too much unexpected or surprising change in how loud you are can lead to a sense that you just aren't stable and maybe not right for that job. That requires a lot of responsibility.
The tone of voice can convey a number of things to an interviewer, such as eagerness or lack of it, emotion, and mood. If the job applicant can slightly pitch his or her voice down and keep it from rising and falling too dramatically, he or she can create the illusion of being cool, calm, and in control. The interviewer may even pick up on this subtle vocal shift and consciously or subconsciously perceive the candidate as being more powerful and impressive than he even appeared on paper. When being interviewed for a job, it can be helpful to know where your voice is giving away your insecurities. Don't give your interviewer the chance to assume that you feel weaker or less important than he is. Instead, keep your voice slightly lower and avoid varying it up or down. Then, you will gain an easy advantage by demonstrating confidence in yourself. An interview can be a nerve-wracking situation. Nerves can make many of us rush our answers by speaking fast. What does this mean for you as a candidate? At a time when it is most important you appear confident and competent, if you're speed talking, you're likely to be perceived as anxious instead. Furthermore, rapid speech is difficult to follow. You might give the best responses to the interview questions, but your words will whiz past your interviewers like a speeding bullet. Your words will not be remembered. Your anxiety will.
This is another reason to master some basic breathing techniques. Often, we think we are speaking too slowly. The speed is actually just right, so avoid rushing. Silence can be a valuable tool when used appropriately in an interview. Pause before you begin to answer each interview question. Pause again at the end of each sentence. Your interviewer will be grateful of a few seconds to process the information you've just shared. Your voice is a powerful tool to influence people with. And always keep in mind, it is not what you say, but how you say it.